Yo, good morning wherever you may be. Good afternoon if you are having your lunch break, or good evening if you are driving home from work, winding down, or simply just relaxing. I need for you guys to go ahead and get comfortable, grab your snacks, get cozy, call a friend, light those candles because it is a new episode and a new season of Evolving with Life Coach Jarrell. What's good, my good people? What's up, my evolvers? How are you guys? How are you guys? How are you guys? Hopefully, all is well, and welcome to a new episode of Evolving with Life Coach Jarrell. I am your life coach, your friend, your brother, your nephew, your good person, whatever you want me to be. And guys, I am excited to bring you guys a new episode for this week. So before we get started, you guys no, I have to go down the roster and give my kudos and my shout outs. So shout out to Anchor.fm. I'm going to always give a shout out to Anchor.fm because that's where I started. Even though Spotify for podcasters bought Anchor.fm, I'm still going to give them a shout out. But shout out to Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and all of the other platforms that allow me to broadcast my podcast on their station. And I also want to give a shout out to all of the listeners out there, all of my evolvers. You guys know that every time you tune into an episode, every time you apply the teachings or the gems that I may drop and you go forth in your life and you become one step greater than the person you were the day before, that means that you are evolving in life. And if you are evolving in life, then therefore you are an official evolver. So shout out to all of my evolvers out there. I love you guys so much with all of my heart. And speaking of evolving, if you guys have not subscribed, head over to my YouTube channel and type in Evolving with Jarrell. I have a weekly vlog that I post, guys, where you guys get to see how I live my life here in Charlotte, North Carolina. You guys get to see me cooking, traveling, hanging with friends, working out. And it just helps you guys to put more of a personality to the voice that you are listening to on this podcast. So once again, if you have YouTube, just search Evolving with Jarrell, Jarell. You will find my YouTube channel, and I need for you guys to please subscribe and like the content. And hey, drop down in the comment section and say, hey, I am here from the YouTube channel, or I'm here from the vlog, or I'm here from the podcast, and introduce yourself because I would love to connect with you guys. So I appreciate that. You guys also follow me on TikTok at evolving with Jarrell. And you can also follow me on my Instagram at lifecoach_Jarrell. So I'm down to earth. I'm friendly. I'm here for all of the people. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to kind of give you guys just a life update and just kind of chit chat with you all. So this week it's going to be kind of like I don't even want to use the term hectic because I don't think it's going to be hectic. It's just going to be a lot going on, right? So this week at work, I'm working just a couple of days, but I'll be traveling home to Memphis, Tennessee this week to celebrate my grandmother who has retired officially. My grandmother is 89, and she's been a beautician for 56 years, I believe. And she decided to retire March the 15th of this year. So the family, we are all getting together and we are throwing her a beautiful retirement party, which I know that she is absolutely going to love and enjoy. And I can't wait to see family because there's honestly a lot of family on my dad's side that I have not seen in so many years. And it's going to be really good to just see everyone and to connect and just to vibe with family. And I think that's going to be just a great time for my grandmother because she deserves it. She's put in a lot of time. I remember she had her own beauty salon. The name of it was Maddie's. And that was when we were kids, and my mom and my sister used to go to my grandmother to get their hair done. So all beautiful things, all loving things. So can't wait once again to celebrate with my grandma and with family. So happy retirement, grandmother. So I got a lot going on this week. I got to book my plane ticket. I have to go to the barbershop. Got to get a manicure. I'm waiting on my outfit that I ordered to get here. I tracked it this morning and it says that it's actually in Charlotte. So hopefully it's going to be delivered today. And by the grace of God, I hope that when I put it on that it fits. Because if not, we're going to have to figure something out. Um, but all in all, I think it's going to be really good. But guys, life is really good for me. And I think that's what the name of this podcast is. Life is good. I don't know what things have been like for you guys, right? We are 6 months into the year. It's actually, yeah, we're 6 months into the year. And it depends on what the first 6 months have looked like for you. I'll say for me, I kind of hit the ground running at the beginning of the year. I had a lot of moving parts that were going on the end of 2025 that set me up for a great 2026 to start with. I started working on my podcast room and building it. Started working on my itinerary for episodes that I wanted to record. I started purchasing equipment and things that I needed to start my weekly vlog, which is doing really, really good. And I'm so proud of myself for that. And of course, getting in the gym, working out, taking care of my health. So I've been really putting in the time, putting in the effort and working to make this year, 2026, what I desire it to be. Now, have I been on point every single day of this year? Absolutely not. Have I had moments where I've been tired, where I didn't want to pick the camera up? I didn't want to go to the gym. I wanted to just eat a 15-piece lemon pepper wing with fries and okra. Absolutely, because I am always going to have my wings with my fries and okra. Yeah, have I had moments and times where I'm like, I just want to indulge in a bottle and have some cocktails and just go out here and just have fun? Absolutely, right? And I think that that's a part of it, right? I'm human. And I'm not going to always get it right, but I want to make sure that I put myself in a position to try to get it right as much as I can. But I've really worked on my confidence in myself this year, and it's gotten so much better over the years, working on self-esteem and how I view myself, what I tell myself and what I allow myself to believe, choosing my thoughts and choosing those things to entertain. I've been working my butt off to be a better person and putting myself in different spaces with new people and allowing myself to be seen, allowing myself to be loved and appreciated, allowing myself to walk away from things or people that just no longer fit in my energy or fit in my realm. I've been doing a lot of reconstructing. I always tell myself that I am always under reconstruction, and the finished product is going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm already seeing the results of a lot of the time and effort that I've been putting into myself, and I'm loving what I see. And life is really good. I'm winning. I'm winning in so many things in life. I am winning in my health. My health is so good. I wake up every day. I feel good. I choose the right things to eat, and it feels good. And I love how when I choose what feels good to my body repays me by allowing me to feel what it feels like to be healed. You guys know my struggle that I had. I was on high blood pressure medication for about 2 or 3 years. And the beginning of this year, maybe February of this year, I was able to be taken off of blood pressure medication from doing the work, exercising, eating right, getting rest, eliminating things and people that cause me stress, that don't really add value to my life. And I've been putting in the work to stay on this path of taking care of my health. I've been winning in my content. Guys, I've been recording content like crazy. I think there's probably I drop my vlogs every Sunday at 7 a.m. And I think there's only been maybe 3 Sundays, maybe, out of the whole 6 months where I have not dropped content. Outside of those 3 Sundays that they've been, I've pushed out a weekly vlog every week on top of recording podcasts, on top of just interacting with people on social media, getting back on TikTok. Y'all know I ain't never really seen it for TikTok. It kind of irritated me, but I had to tell myself that there's so much that you can do on TikTok that can help you with your content. It can bring you people. You want to get eyes on you. So things have been really working good in my favor. I've been getting really good feedback on my podcast. I've been seeing those views go up on YouTube. I've been watching the analytics on my Spotify and all my other platforms and Apple, and people dropping comments and reviews. So I can honestly say that things in life are really good. I'm at peace. I am at peace with a lot of things that are going on in my life. I'm happy. And I like what this happiness looks like for me. And I like what this happiness feels like for me. Yes, still single, not dating anyone or anything like that. I don't mind talking about my personal life. But I think this just may be a season for me to just enjoy me and to thrive in me and to see how I can grow, because I'm so used to either entertaining someone or dating someone. And it's very easy for me to put myself on the back burner, to focus on them, to build them up, to support them and to love on them and to just really be their everything in some shape, form, or fashion. But that always pushes or puts me in a position where I start to neglect or forget about me. And what that looks like for me when I forget about me, that looks like, not going to the gym, not working out, not really doing what I need to do to stay active for myself, not really going hard in my vision, not really going hard in my goals, making excuses. And there's a lot of you guys out there that may be listening to this, and a lot of this may resonate for you. As someone like me, I love love. If I could be in a relationship or be married and love my person every single day, 24/7, 365, I would do that. Because I love being in relation with people, especially when it is a romantic relationship. I love cooking and having conversations and cuddling and supporting and just growing and building into one with your person. I love all of that. And each time I date, I feel like I get a little bit closer to what I desire and what I want and what I need. But I also am learning with taking time out for myself that I also have growing that I need to do. I also have certain areas or things in my life that I repeat and that I have to do a better job of saying like, hey, we don't have to keep going through this. We don't have to keep learning this same lesson because you're getting the same result. And you know what they say? Every time you do something or doing something over and over and getting the same result is insanity. And I'm at a place in my life right now where I no longer want to indulge in anything that can be considered insane. I want to try new things. I want to move in new eras of life. I want to love differently. I want to be loved differently. I want to be appreciated and seen and valued in a totally different way. And what I can say is I'm learning to do those things by myself and through me. Every day I wake up and I give myself pep talks. I say, hey, we got this. Things are working out for me. Things are turning around for me. And do I have those moments where I look in the mirror and I be like, boy, I don't want to hear this shit today? Absolutely. Are those days where it's just giving like, give it up delicious, you look like a man? Absolutely. I have those moments. I have those days, right? I was telling myself over the weekend, I was like, it is something about every time I go in a store, it never fails. If I'm like, hey, I need to go in the store and I only need this, this, and this, some type of way, I always end up walking out the store with a bag of candy and a bag of chips. Like, I cannot be released from this snack demon. I cannot. I love a snack. When I take hot Cheetos, flaming hot Cool Ranch Doritos, Wily Wallabies, licorice, Starburst, it does not. But jelly beans, oh my, good jelly bean. Let me tell you something. You get me a good Starburst jelly bean or a Jolly Rancher jelly bean, and it's fresh. We see. Ooh, I just got excited about a jelly bean. Okay, let's reel it back in. Let's reel it back in. But I love candy. I love snacks. I love that stuff, right? And I've always, had sweet tooths. I was telling one of my friends, I said, look, when it comes down to me, if it came down to desserts and candy, I'm going to choose candy all the time because I've never been a dessert person. But here's the thing. Now that I've been working out extremely hard, sometimes 2 times a day, and I've been getting my rest and pushing my content, purchasing chips or candy, it feels different because to me now they're like my rewards. It's like, hey, bro, you went in this week, you did really, really good. Like you're staying true to your core values. You're staying true to who you are. Treat yourself to a bag of Flaming Hot Cheetos and a bag of Wily Wallabies, like you deserve. So it's all about changing that mindset. It's all about seeing things from a different lens, right? And support looks and feels so different for me in this season of winning. I go harder for myself and support myself more than I ever have in my life. And that sends out some type of like bat signal to certain people. And they show up for me in ways that I found myself being hurt about and begging for over the last couple of months or maybe last year. I went through this series and this phase when I first started vlogging and pushing my content out. And I felt the way that certain friends were not supporting me. Certain friends were not showing up for me like I've shown up for them. People were just not, they were not doing me. And that's the only way to kind of really, in a sense, say it. And that period of my life was a little hurtful because I expected me from people. And that is also something that I've been working on this year. It's like, stop trying to expect you from other people because people will never be you. You have to look at people and see what they offer. And you have to say, yes, I'll accept that, or no, I'm not willing to accept that. If you guys know, I always talk about the buffet of life. And it's like, if you go to Golden Corral or you go to any type of buffet, if you like buffets, hey, I know some of y'all turning y'all nose up right now about a buffet. Look, I get it. If you don't like buffets, you don't like buffets. But me, I love a good buffet. Okay. Why did I just rhyme? I really need to get in the booth. I love a good buffet. Okay. Today. Hey. Okay. All right. This Jay Breezy coming out. I know y'all are screaming right now listening to this podcast. I'm going to get in the booth. And when y'all catch me at the VMAs and at the BET Awards, don't say nothing because I tried to tell y'all. But but no, when you think about it, when you go to a buffet, or if you've ever gone to a buffet, you go by each little section and you take a look at what's offered and you say either, yes, this looks good, I think I want to try this, or yes, I want this, or it's like, oh, absolutely not. I don't want that. So for me, I've been in this place in my life right now, and it's been that way for a couple of years, right? Where I've had the ability to just say, yes, I want this, or no, I don't want this. But I've also learned how to look at things and people and say, okay, well, this looks good, but just because it looks good doesn't mean that I have to put it on my plate. And that's what I want you guys to take with you in this podcast. Just because certain people are around you, certain things are offered to you, certain things are presenting themselves to you, it may look good, but sometimes everything doesn't need to go on your plate. And sometimes it doesn't need to go on your plate the first time. Maybe if you circle back around that second time, if you're still hungry and it's still on your mind and you say, hey, I want to try it. Sometimes things in life are really good for second times, right? Or that second time around. So I love being in this place in my life where people are showing me who they are, and I am getting the opportunity to say, yes, I want to be in relations with you, or I no longer want to be in relation with you anymore. Or you're someone new and I'm like, hey, You're showing up for me in a way that I show up for myself. You appreciate me showing up for you, and you also show up for me, and I appreciate it. So this feels good. This is not a tug of war. It doesn't feel like a struggle. And here's the biggest thing, right? I don't even have to ask you or tell you what I need. You're just automatically jumping on the boat and jumping in the ship, and you're going to work for me. You're going to bat for me. And it's like, oh, this is really, really authentic. This feels good. This flows. And that is why life has been so good to me and for me, because life is simply flowing and I am allowing myself to go with the current. I'm not trying to swim against it. I'm not trying to push against it. I don't even have on a life jacket. I'm just simply going with the flow, and it feels so good. So, yeah, guys, life is really, really good for me. I cannot complain. I go to bed in peace. I wake up in peace. I move throughout my day in peace. And that is what it's all about. There's absolutely nothing that I regret last year or this year of my life. All things happen for a reason. And I am learning to simply be okay with things and with people. But I'm moving continuously through love. And I want you guys to continue to move that way as well. And this morning I was making some tea and drinking it. And I thought about all of my friends and new friends that I've made and how everyone around me is simply winning. When I tell you, man, I got some friends around me that are pushing out some really great content. Mendez, artists, man, Sean, Tay, like Bree. We got like, it's just so many people that are really out here doing it. You know, my other brother, we got Derek. Derek is close to graduating. Derek is got a new job. Derek is always working on a book, working on a project. Like I just have just so many people around me that are just killing the game and that are doing it. And we all love on one another. We all support one another. We push one another. And I feel like that is what it's really about. And I've prayed and prayed and prayed. I'm like, God, anybody or anything that's not meant to be around me, remove them with ease and comfort. And I've also prayed, I said, God, people that are meant for me, allow me to attract them and allow us to cross paths and find our ways to one another, to be as one. But God, protect me. Bring me people that will not hurt me, that will not use me, that will not take from me, that will not lie for me. Very, very, very specific in my prayers. And when I tell you, just as much as people have been dropping like flies, people have been popping up in my life like popcorn. So I'm learning to accept the balance, because that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. See there, singing, rapping. I really am a triple threat, because that's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me slow down, because y'all really not ready. But it's been a really good, healthy balance. And once again, it's only 6 months into the year. So my final words for you all in today's segment is to look at where you've come from. Look at what you've produced this year. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the analytics. Don't worry about that. Just focus on what you've done, the consistency, the time that you've given, the love that you've poured into it, the thought process of looking at the content, editing the content, putting the music to the content, putting the transitions in the content, going back and forth and over and over and over, being afraid to hit share and thinking and overthinking. Like, there's a lot that goes into this thing of life, whether that's working a job, interviewing for a job, dating someone, being in a relationship, being a parent, being an empty nester. There is so much that we continue to learn in life, and we never stop being afraid. Fear is going to always be there, right? But when we take those steps and we move out of that fear, we move out of that comfort zone, and we put ourselves in positions to just simply try, that's what life is about. And that's how life gets good, because when you try, you'll surprise yourself at how many times you succeed. And you trying and your content and how you live, trust me, there are people out there that need to see that. There are people out there that need to hear it. There are people out there that need to believe that they can do it as well. So I want you to pat yourself on the back for these first 6 months of the year. To all of my evolvers, all of y'all out there listening, pat yourself on the back for the hard work that you've done these 6 months of the year and say congratulations, and pat yourself on your heart and say, I did good. Pat yourself on the heart and say, hey, I did good. Okay. So we got 6 more months in this year and we got to kill it. Let's up the content, guys. Let's motivate ourselves a little bit more. Let's grow our circles. Hey, let's keep eliminating if need be. Let's keep adding if need be, but let's keep loving on ourselves. Let's keep supporting people. Let's really support the people that support us. Let's go above and beyond. But even while doing all of that, remember to get your rest. Take care of your body. Take care of your health. Take care of your mental. Y'all know I do not play about my self-care Sunday. I don't play about my self-care Sunday because we all need at least 1 or 2 days throughout a week where we can rejuvenate, where we can rest, where we're not overdoing it and overworking ourselves, because that's how you create burnout. Okay. So take care of yourself. Depending on where you live and where you stay, the temperature is starting to get into the 90s, guys. If you have not been drinking water the way you should, please drink your water. Please stay hydrated. And we are not talking about 2 bottles of water a day. If you can at least get close to a gallon in, please do that. Certain things like Gatorades gets like certain electrolytes, but this heat is no joke and it's never been a joke. And we need for everybody to be healthy. So take care of your body, take care of yourself. And guys, once again, thank you guys for listening to this podcast segment, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this and you think that this message can help someone, share this link out. Send it to someone as a text or as an email. Play it on your way to the gym in the morning. Play it on your walk. Play it while you're at work. But play it while you're cleaning up. Even if you do Self-Care Sunday, play this and listen to it during Self-Care Sunday. This is a good segment to motivate you and to push you and to help you and to let you know that you are doing a great job. So I love you guys. Remember to head over to YouTube and follow my channel, Evolving with Jarrell. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like and share that content out, and jump down in that comment section and speak to me, because I love speaking to y'all. And there's probably going to be a live coming up soon. So I can't wait to spend some time with you guys. But once again, I love y'all. Catch y'all in the next podcast episode. Peace. Thank you guys once again for tuning into Evolving with Life Coach Jarrell. Continue to support the page, and I hope that this podcast continues to help you in your everyday life. Now, if some of you guys are looking for individual coaching and you are looking for some help to break a lot of those large goals down into small goals, if you need help in confidence building, self-esteem, utilizing your yes, and breaking those boundaries and even childhood trauma, if that's you, I encourage you to visit my website for my life coaching purposes and needs. You can visit that website at www.trustjarrell.com for all of your life coaching purposes and needs. And I will be 100% honest. I'd be honored to work with you.